They own everything, the most powerful company in the world. BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world. Its effect on the worldwide monetary system is so substantial that it is impossible to overestimate its significance. BlackRock is responsible for the majority of the world's assets. When compared to the majority of the most well-known companies and even some countries, BlackRock's power is far more than that of these entities compared to the majority of these entities. The majority of BlackRock's operations are conducted away from the scrutiny of the mainstream media, which is one of the factors that contributes to the company's huge and covert domination in the domestic asset management sector. A market share of approximately 35% is held by the corporation right now. BlackRock was founded in 1988 by a group of individuals who were experts in the field of finance. Among those who contributed to the development of BlackRock were individuals such as Robert Capito, Susan Wagner, Barbara Novick, Ben Golub, Hugh Frater, Ralph Schlosstein, and Keith Anderson. In the beginning, the company was established by Larry Fink. Fink's professional life went through a considerable change as a result of this particular incident. During the time that Fink was employed at First Boston, he was confronted with the stunning news that he had lost $100 million. This was what he considered to be a terrifying event. His determination to produce superior risk management solutions was strengthened as a result of this incident, which in turn strengthened his determination. Pete Peterson, who was a member of the Blackstone group at the time, was the one who initially backed this notion, which ultimately resulted in the establishment of BlackRock, which was initially known as Blackstone Financial Management. The company is now simply referred to as BlackRock. Furthermore, the early financial backing from Blackstone, which included a credit line of $5 million, turned out to be of tremendous significance. BlackRock was able to earn a profit in a short period of time, and by the year 1989, the business had raised its assets to a total of $2.7 billion, which was a fourfold increase from the starting level holdings. The percentage of Blackstone's ownership position in BlackRock decreased from 50% to 40% as the company continued to expand. This decreased from 50% to 40%. The year 1992 saw the official separation of BlackRock from Blackstone, and it was also the year that the company changed its name to what it is today. BlackRock had managed assets worth $17 billion by the time the year 1992 came to a close, and by the time the year 1994 rolled around, that figure had increased to $53 billion. BlackRock was a global asset management firm. The company went public in 1999 and was listed on the New York Stock Exchange at a very low price of $14 per share. This was the year when the company went public. The year in question was the one in which the corporation went public. As the year came to an end, the total value of the assets that were being monitored had surged to an amazing $165 billion. This marked a significant increase from the previous year. Through a combination of organic growth and strategic acquisitions, BlackRock was able to maintain its remarkable pace of ascension, which was already quite remarkable. Consequently, this helped to ensure that the trajectory was maintained. In 2004, BlackRock completed the acquisition of State Street Research and Management for a total of $325 million in cash and $50 million in shares to complete the transaction. BlackRock is the individual who made the transaction. BlackRock had the intention of carrying out a considerable number of purchases in the future, and the conclusion of this transaction signaled the commencement of those acquisitions. BlackRock has been successful in acquiring assets that are greater than $9 trillion, which is approximately comparable to half of the gross domestic product of the United States. BlackRock operates in the financial services industry. BlackRock's ambitious expansion plan has directly contributed to both of these accomplishments, which are a direct result of the plan. In addition to having an effect on the financial markets, BlackRock also has an effect on practically every other facet of an individual's day-to-day existence. If you want to know more about BlackRock, go here. On the other hand, the application of this authority is not limited to the control of specific enterprises. Rather, it entails the process of influencing entire industries. Major participants in a wide range of industries are included in BlackRock's investment portfolio. These industries include the food and beverage business, the tourism industry, the technology industry, the media industry, and other industries. An example of this would be the fact that the company has significant holdings in a large number of airlines, aircraft manufacturers, and travel booking websites. Just one example is shown here. It is a prominent player in the textile manufacturing and garment industries, along with some of the largest oil corporations, agricultural enterprises such as Bayer, and other businesses. Additionally, it is active in the garment industry. Furthermore, it is a significant player in the enterprises that are related to agriculture. Additionally, BlackRock's influence extends into the realm of media, where it owns shares in well-known networks such as Fox, CBS, and Comcast. which in turn owns NBC and MSNBC. BlackRock's impact may be seen in the media industry. The influence of BlackRock can frequently be observed in the media sector. As a result of the enormous influence that the business has over the media, a significant amount of the content that is created in the entertainment and news industries all over the world is essentially under the control of the corporation. This is the case both in the United States and in other countries. There are a number of important companies in the sector of information technology that BlackRock has investments in. Some of these companies include Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Twitter by name. Because it has made investments in these platforms, it not only has the capability to influence the dynamics of the market, but it also has the ability to influence the information and narratives that are responsible for forming public opinion. This is because it has the ability to influence the market. As a result of the convergence of its investments and its influence over financial and media organizations, BlackRock wields a significant amount of weight over decisions that pertain to both the economy and politics. This is because BlackRock is a conglomerate of financial and media institutions. This is due to the fact that BlackRock is one of the most important institutions in the financial and media industries. Given that BlackRock was able to successfully manage challenging assets during times of financial crisis, such as the financial catastrophe of 2008 and the COVID-19 outbreak, the company's position as a prominent participant in the global banking industry is further strengthened by the fact that it was able to successfully manage these assets. This is because BlackRock was able to successfully manage difficult assets under these circumstances. It has been able to profit from its experience and influence during times of economic turmoil as a result of its cooperation with the Federal Reserve and other central banks, which has only served to expand its position of power. This has allowed it to capitalize on the difficulties that the economy has been experiencing. Both of these elements have played a role in augmenting its power position, which has been strengthened as a result. The firm chooses to maintain a certain amount of mystery in its operations, which is advantageous to the company's strategic goals, despite the fact that BlackRock's operations have a tremendous amount of effect. Despite the fact that the majority of the firm's operations are carried out behind the scenes and that it exerts influence without being in the public view, the fact that the company is present in the media and technology sectors is indicative of the significant power that it possesses. Since BlackRock is able to exert control over significant portions of the global economy without requiring an excessive amount of scrutiny from the general public, the discretion that it exercises serves a purpose. This is because it enables the company to wield power over substantial portions of the economy. The introduction of more complexity is being brought about as a result of BlackRock's development into new regions, including as the company's entry into the mutual fund market in China in the year 2020. One illustration of how BlackRock is spreading into new regions is through this particular case. The company's investments in Chinese enterprises, particularly those that are involved in sensitive technologies such as facial recognition, have given rise to concerns regarding the privacy of data, as well as the impact on geopolitical affairs. These concerns have been stated regarding the company's investments in Chinese businesses. Because of this continued expansion, the connection between global finance and national and international politics is becoming more and more visible. This is because of global finance. There is a growing possibility that in the future, the power of corporations may surpass the authority of governments. This is a possibility that is increased by the growing dominance of BlackRock. There is a possibility that this will take place in the future. In the event that this were to take place, it would result in a dismal scenario in which corporate boards would have greater influence than democratic institutions. There will be a future in which the lines between the power of corporations and the freedom of individuals will become increasingly blurry, and this is a symptom of that future. An excellent illustration of this is the degree of control that BlackRock exercises over data pertaining to individuals, financial institutions, and international markets. When navigating this terrain, questions arise about the ways in which individuals and communities might be able to maintain their agency and ensure that democratic norms and ideals are safeguarded in an era of unparalleled corporate dominance. These questions arise via the process of navigating this terrain. When it comes to the future, it will be essential to address these difficulties with the intention of achieving a balance between the significant influence of corporations such as BlackRock and the protection of democratic principles and individual rights. The purpose of the endeavor will be to achieve this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.